Welcome back to Let's Play Storm of Zehir. How much money did I make in that? In that short time, we made 1,300 trade bars. Alright, let's see. We talked to Sasani?
I have been informed that our eastern caravans have been repeatedly attacked. The culprits appear to be a band of troll mercenaries, led by one who calls himself Tuka Akut. These brigands have thoughtfully seen fit to offer a set of demands. If we bring an unreasonably large payment to a cave of crystal somewhere in the southeast, these attacks will stop. I do not intend to negotiate with brigands and highwaymen. Pay a visit to these trolls, and put a stop to them by any means necessary.
You're sure you don't want us to talk to them?
Let your weapons talk and not else. There is little speechifying will do to change the minds of ignorant trolls.
Alright, Kelgar said one of your merchants discovered the Shadow Priest cult.
It appears others within my employ have been inspired by it. I shall have to be careful to discourage their voices.
Interesting.
Cease your haste, Sasani. Reports show that due to this, a major threat to our enterprise in this region has been eliminated. Certainly this news would please our investors, wouldn't you say?
Perhaps. But we are merchants, not mercenaries. We cannot expend careless force in this region on the off chance it will have a beneficial effect.
Alright, let's see. Questions about trading. Do you tell me... Okay, you don't tell me the status of my caravans. Can I do that with Varia?
If there's anything you need.
No. Status of the company? Trading with posts in numerous towns. I'd say we're moderate sized. See, I wanted to be able to see, like, how much each route was making. Impressive business. I think we could do very well here. Nasirin, maybe?
It was folly to come here. Time shall prove me right.
What makes you so certain? First and foremost, to leave Samargal without even an attempt to speak with the Council of Madness, who might as well have admitted wrongdoing outright, and to leave the business in the hands of that simpering Majordomo. The operation, all of our hard work, is as good as lost. And let us not forget this keep's storied history, ruined not once, but twice. I dislike the idea of founding an operation here to begin with, but to actually have moved here, to abandon Samargal for this pitiful keep, is insanity. So you have no confidence in OC skills, then? Capable enough as a bookkeeper and manager of ledgers, certainly. I shall give him that. But as the leader of Samargal's largest merchant organization, it's blood in the water, and the sharks will reach him soon enough. I might feel sorry for him if the situation did not infuriate me so. The captain said that he would have arrested us. What was she supposed to do? Ha! The captain is a toothless dog that only imagines it can bite. Sasani is not without allies within the council. She should have contacted them first, or relocated temporarily to Rasatan as I suggested. Not snuck out to this rubble heap and wait for a week. Not sneak off to a... Bleh, whatever. His phrasing is weird. This keep stood against a massive undead... this keep stood against a massive undead army recently doesn't impress you? If another massive undead army arrives, I might be happy of their presence because it means something about this keep might serve as designed. In terms of serving as a thriving mercantile hub, this wreck's ability to keep out writhing hordes of zombies is the least of my concern. Thank you. Keep isn't in that bad a shape. Oh, I wasn't aware that ruined walls and yards full of weed were a sign of prosperity here in the north. My mistake.
Get in step. Follow me.
Yeesh. Alright, we can rest, which I probably should do. I did buy up the mithril from Highcliff. So we do have that. I think I'm just going to grab the Zalantar out of our storage and upgrade the... Is it the armor or the weapons?
Evening, boss.
Oh, I can actually check the status here. So that's 20, that's 50, that's another 20, 50. Alright, so...
Evening, boss.
If I set up the caravan, I can upgrade this for for 5 grand. I think I will upgrade each of these once.
Evening, boss.
Yeah, I need 5 Zalantar, and I think that's enough for one of the upgrades. The shrine is Timber and Mithril, Mithril and Adamantine, Adamantine and Dark Steel, Cold Iron and Zalantar. Okay, I can just go get Timber real fast then. Because I feel like even though technically there's no direct effect on the economy, like building the shrine will bring in more income, or upgrading the patrols will make the routes more profitable. So I do want to buy like 5 timber. I know this is technically throwing money away because, oh, it's expensive here, but whatever. I'm gonna need a ton of mithril, too, overall. Alright, visit the headquarters. So talk to Variel.
Did you hear? That bard quartet that's been playing in the courtyard stole the gauntlets of Iron Fist right out of Lord Kelgar's own quarters.
No one knows how they did it, but Kelgar sent a patrol in pursuit. No luck so far, though.
Anything you need, just let me know.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and build the shrine to Joaquin. Daisha will be happy to hear it. Having the favor of the merchant's friend can only benefit us in the long run. And let's go ahead and invest the 1,000 bars. Just so that when I get the... Let's see. I think I need like 1 more unit of cold iron for the Grey Cloak weapon upgrade. Which, while I haven't found a source of it, I've been getting like scraps of it through the world map. To any other Let's Players out there, do you like gesticulate at all? Oh wow, we have access to all sorts of new stuff because we have trade routes too. Like, do you find yourself like waving your hand around when you're talking, even if you aren't the type to have webcam stuff? Anyway. Oh, I can buy +1 ammo here now. Cool. Sling of Force. A tinker without a sense of proportion, the spunky Geldson Barstow worried that she wasn't strong enough for the adventuring life, and so built various magical slings to enhance her strength. Although her first weapons were successful, all were stolen from her workbench and eventually scattered across Faerun. So, strength +2, mighty +3, and it's a +3 sling. Interesting. Let's see. Thunderbeast axe. Throwing axes. Dagger I sold. Tons and tons of scrolls, which is awesome. God, the fact that I can get 2 Rods of Thunder and Lightning if I grind the money. Is it grinding or... I guess it's arguably more farming than grinding at this point, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the Stones of Alarm. They're always good to have on hand. Okay, this is some RuneScape-ass music. Like, this is some Grand Exchange music. Anyway, our actual mission today is to go to the Warg Cave and clear it out. But now it's also to go deal with that troll who's been extorting us, making things tough. And the Crystal Cave is actually closer. Huh. Okay. Ooh! There's that cold iron I need. So really, let's go do that before we go into the dungeon and actually pass time. Because I like making money. And making more and more money. Now it's Fable music.
Here's your share of the income.
Just one day I made 278 bars. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Is it the... Okay, weapons are cold iron and Zalantar.
We're wealthier.
Not the wealthiest yet, but the progress is exciting. Yeah, let's upgrade the weapons, cold iron and Zalantar. Oh, am I not... Oh, I'm not carrying the cold iron with me.
Hey, boss.
So, out of curiosity, did they already upgrade? Oh, they did. Oh, money, money, money.
Hey, boss. Something I can...
Alright.
If there's anything you...
Upgrade the weapons. The weapons are waiting in a warehouse in Neverwinter's Docks District. I'll have them distributed immediately. Nice! So the guards are better equipped to protect my caravans, so that they can carry more valuable goods and make more profit per trip. Capitalism is disgusting. Ugh, those bandits screwed up a caravan, though. I have to take care of this now. Hey guys, you can't do that. Or we'll murder you.
Got something here. Get ready.
There we go. Many thanks. Farewell. Oh, those bandits never knew what hit them. And they'll be shocked to find out that the guards are actually equipped now. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. There's another caravan that was stopped, but I'm not sure if they're, like, actually stopped. Okay, I need to take out these water elementals before they destroy my caravan. This is my life now. Capitalism, ho! Oh, the splashing noises are gross. Water essence is nice. Radiant water essence. Oh, that's going to be worth so much money. Huh. The patrols are the same encounter level. Alright, let's stop here and rest. Because Goldbrook was hurt. And the chain lightning spells were expended. Ooh, next time I cash in, I should make a wand of chain lightning. Oh... Oh, money in 3.5e, if you play purely by the book, is so good. Large luminous crystals jut from the entrance to this cavern, and massive footprints mark the ground around it, leading in and out in great numbers. Yeah, what you want? Oh, I didn't even notice that warg. I just saw this ogre with a crossbow. Ogre guard, who's carrying a Penelope. Ogre with adamantine throwing axes. Money is so powerful if you allow crafting, is what I'm learning from this. Oh my god, we are just destroying. We are just destroying them. Oh, really? I can't even use... Strength decreased. Oh, you're in that, like, tired period. Troll blood. Wow, this is actually a really big cave. Alright, let's slow down, go back, and start looting. Nothing, huh?
Get in step. Follow me.
At least I know that I have ton. Why did he carry 2 sets of armor?
Indeed.
That's 2 height armor plus 2s. Bizarre. Alright. Time to move on to room number 2, or 3, I guess. Right, you're fatigued. Let's just pop a stone of alarm already. Like, they're finite, but so is their, you know, niche of use. Oh, we already killed everything from this room, too. Alright, let's start destroying them.
Let the earth take you.
Oh my god. Just take a point of fire damage already. The crap was that noise? Alright. 2 rings of protection plus 2. Oh, one was actually of major acid resistance. 20 acid resist. Holy crap. Alright. And then just a bunch of general monster loot. I guess that ogre has nothing on him. And it's always lame when it's like all the loot is on the monsters and there's not like a... Oh!
Not even a dent. This weapon is useless.
Hello. Specific key is required to open that object. Are you kidding me? Adamantine bolts. Improved holy water. Huh. Oh well. There's probably like a semi-unique item in there, but whatever. Now it's time... Oh, it might be in here? Like, I doubt it, but... Oh, crates. Oh, hello! Gold necklace, silver ring, healer kit +6, deadly spike trap, and... a basic drum. Okay. Alright, let's go deal with the wargs. Alright, so let's circle around and avoid that monstrous band. And find that there's an entire eastern road here. Huh. Let's see, any towns along this road? There's an elven tower here. This is an ancient elven tower slowly being weathered away by the elements. Examine the ruin. Little remains of the interior. Evidence suggests that this was some sort of shrine rather than a defensive fortification. Huh. Oh, there is a town up here. Oh, there's Conneberry. Establishing a trading post here is 500 bars and 10 units of skins. Do you trade in skins? You do. Boom. So now... construct a caravan to New Leaf. That costs 8 grand. So there are 2 possible ones that cost 8 grand each. I'll have to come back up here once I have money again. Crystal Cave. Wharf Cave is down over there. I'm gonna make these guards... Okay. You're just gonna run from them. Alright, to the Word Cave. Probably should have rested. Now I'm thinking about... Oh, there's a cabin. A peaceful cabin sits hidden among a small copse of trees. Snow trails leading to or from the area. Smoke lazily drifts from the chimney. A cannibal lives here.
Yes, yes.
Well, someone is home. Skull Crusher. Oh boy. Who's there? Figures. Adventurers are the only critters who'd care to find this place and barge in uninvited. Do you see a lot of adventurers out here? I don't see many people of any kind out here, but those I do see are usually adventurers. They're the only ones who would take such a dumb path through the forest. I was just exploring. You've picked a damned stupid place to do it, I'll tell you what. That Let's talk about something else. What do you want to talk about? Only people who would retire to a place like this would be adventurers themselves. I'd like to hear some stories from your adventuring career. Well, let's see. There was the time I was captured by hobgoblins in the textile district of Old Flan. And then I wound up crushing his skull. Literally. But no one spilled a drop on me at the tavern since. Haven't been back in at least 10 years, though. Textile district of Old Flan. I feel like that might be a reference to Pool of Radiance, which is a game that takes place in Flan. Well, farewell. We best not mess with this guy. Go ahead and rest. Evade the giant spiders. Like, the whole first act of Pool of Radiance basically is clearing random encounters in Old Flan. Oh, a log cabin. Large cabin is silent and empty. Huh. Healer kits. And work cave. Right next to Thunder Tree. The remnants of fresh kills line the entrance to this cave, and even outside you can hear the faint snarling of wolves.
Yes, yes.
Enraged warg pup. Oh, wow. Wow, they are pulling punches here. Ooh, but this is a fairly big den. Oh, there's the first enraged warg. I really should ask around, like, some forums, like, hey, in Act 2, where do I sell bounty items for full value? Wow, this was a fairly simple quest. Ulweth, who had a single bolt of piercing. Let's see. You've killed the enraged warg den mother and ended the immediate threat to the Sword Coast. It seemed that some force, either magical or divine, enhanced these wargs and drove them to attack human settlements. And then Tuka Akut is dead, and without his leadership, the band will split up and scatter. Return to Crossroad, keep and inform Variel that the caravans will be safe. A tattered scroll. The scroll appears to be a message left by the previous occupant of this cave. It's written wildly, and bloodstains are splattered across the parchment. I leave you, my children. I meet friends. They speak to me, and they tell me they know me, and they tell me all that I must know. If you are hurt, I shall return to this home. Lord of beasts, be with me. I shall have vengeance, and come that shall birth Life anew should death come to you. Huh. And then a ton more warg furs. Alright, and I think that's actually all of the side jobs we have at this point. This caravan is just kind of here. Okay, they're fine. Alright. Go to the merchant headquarters. Umoja has a level. Talk to Variel.
Here's your share of the income our company has brought in recently. Enjoy. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Our caravans to the east won't have any more problems with the trolls. That's good to hear. Now we won't have to divert guards from other caravans. What's the status of the company? Moderate sized. Oh. We actually do have enough bars. It's just adamantine and dark steel. Right. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and cash in. Because I feel like having money on hand is going to be more helpful to me right now. Alright, you got another level 1 slot and another level 3 slot. And a level 6 slot. Ooh, that would be good to throw on to Goldbrook. Talk to Sasani.
I trust everything goes well.
Alright. Everything's going fine with her now. Sweet. So, the only side quests currently remaining are go see Sir Naval in Neverwinter and find a source of adamantine in dark steel, and then I can do the Crossroad Keep upgrades there. I have a feeling we're going to spend some time in Neverwinter. Well, I get we haven't really been in big towns. Like even Samargol, we were only in the market square, so it's probably scaled down. Like the area we can access is probably scaled down. Just check with Jacoby to see if there's anything I care to get. 5 AC plus 5 versus shape changers. Eh. Bracers of dexterity plus 2. Yeah, sure. Pick those up. Forest Walkers. 10 bludgeoning damage reduction. Dexterity plus 6? What? Oh, enhancement bonus, dexterity plus 6. What does that do? Oh my god, that's 231,000. Herrscher of Ilmater. So that's 5 AC, penalty of 2 dex, but you get 1 cured serious wounds at level 5 per day. Eh. Lesser Boots of Tumbling are just the tumble skill plus 4. Nymph Cloak is Charisma. Salamander Hide Studded Armor is plus 1 armor, 10 fire resistance, 60% weight. Eh. Shield of the Wisp Hunter is a 3 AC shield with 10 electrical resist. Actually, you can use shields. Sure. Skin of the Forest, which is armor. Druid and Ranger armor. So that's 3 AC, plus 3 hide, plus 3 move silently, and 1 camouflage cast a day. And I'm going to pass on that. Wait, what is that? Neverwinter Cookery. Plus 2 Cookery with plus 1 versus Fortitude saves. Sling of Forts is too expensive, but I would kind of like that for him. I'm just checking to see if there are any items I'd really like to have. Amulet of the Harpers. Usable by good Harper agent, or neutral Harper agents, which gives you immunity to magic missile, 5 electrical resistance, and plus 5 versus mind-affecting saving throws. Rings of minor elemental resistances. Scarab of Protection, which is just plus 1 to saving throws. Ugh. Alright, I do have these essences to sell. Gold necklace for 800 gold. Jeez. A bunch of gemstones to throw in this bag. Just this basic drum for some reason.
Ready. Is there something you wish?
Come with me.
Alright. I don't think I have anything. Well, I have this. I don't think I have anything else major to sell. Right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's head on out. Should I buy that ranger armor? What is your armor? You have 4 AC, 6 against beasts. You're the one I rely on having a high hide skill. So I actually am going to go ahead and buy that. Let's see, it was the Herrscher of Ilmater? No. Salamander? No, Skin of the Forest, I think. Yeah. So you lose you actually lose an AC, but you get 3 hide, 3 move silently. Okay. So now what is your hide? 28. 28 hide and move silently. Oh my god. 3.5E is hilarious. Alright, let's head to Neverwinter. Like, actually I do have some... I should set up a trade route right now, but now I want to go to Neverwinter. Alright, let's pay the 200 gold. Thank you for your generous donation. Welcome to Neverwinter, travelers. Oh, and be aware that if you leave, you'll need to purchase another pass. Additionally, due to measures taken during the War of the Shadows, only the Black Lake District is available to non-citizens at the present time. Oh, so that's their excuse for limiting how much of Neverwinter you can explore in this campaign. Alright, so we have the Thayan Enclave, the Wailing Wench Tavern, the Trading Post, Temple of Joaquin, and the Overlook. Sights here. I suppose living under martial law isn't too much of a burden, and I trust Nasher. At least Waterdeep doesn't let the Thayans set up shop in the center of town. Still doesn't compare to Luthspar, dear. See, our human cities have their own splendors. Nice. Alright. So, our current mission here in Neverwinter is to meet with the Circle of Friends, Forgotten Lords, or Fated Winds. Thayan Guard. Thayan Groundskeeper. The Golem, absorbed with the guard, and does not respond to your prompting. Thayan Enclave. Thayan Merchant. The Gnoll regards you with a slightly irritated look. Grr, I am. Run shop. You want talk, go him. He points to the doorway in front of him and to his right. I'd like to see what you have for sale. Braces of armor, protection, resistance. Balagard's Iron Horn. Oh, it's a spell. We actually have a lot of spells. Ooh. Elemental resistance recipes. Very nice.
Indeed.
That sounded so inappropriate just the way I said it. I'm sorry. Another Arcane Nexus and Aquila.
Greetings, traveler. I bid you welcome to the Enclave. I hope you'll find your stay here enlightening.
Strange to see a red wizard here so far from Thay. What brings you here? Ah, so you are familiar with my order. Please, I hope that it does not prejudice you toward our work here. The circumstances of my birth do not dictate the direction of my life. My name is Aquila, and in case you should not discern it from my appearance, I am a red wizard and the Khazark of this enclave. Khazark? Or Khazark? It is the title of the head of enclaves such as these. The title is not as important to me as it might be to other Thayans.
Greetings, traveler. I bid you welcome to the Enclave.
What is that glowing ball? That's something I've been studying recently. I call it an arcane nexus. It feels almost like some kind of magical snarl, hard to describe, remarkable, and very close to my own studies. I hypothesize that it is a gathering in the fabric of the weave, a knot, if you will. Sadly, my responsibilities here prevent me from completing the necessary field research to confirm my hypothesis or to discover why they exist. The Red Wizards don't usually do research for its own sake. What's your motivation? To conquer the realms and enslave all living beings, of course. I am a Thean, after all. Ha! First of all, I am not a typical Thean, and that is part of why I'm here in Neverwinter rather than my homeland. My research is of use to those more powerful than I, and that is why I survive. Here, I am safe from the scheming of the Zulkirs back home, and I research out of a desire for enlightenment, not as a fumbling attempt to gain power. I am not cut of the same cloth as most Theans. I'm willing to help if it'll advance understanding of the art. Thank you. It's so rare to see one as dedicated as I to many mysteries of the weave. I've created a magical device that assists me in studying these oddities. It acts as a kind of magical scribe, I suppose, and retains residual energy from the Nexus. I have used this device to study the Nexus here, but it contains energies from many places of this plane and of others. Planes? Something so far-reaching could be dangerous. Yes, I had that concern too. So you see why studying them is so critical, then. I am reasonably certain that there are more of these oddities elsewhere. If I gather data from many such nexuses, I may be able to isolate their origin. So you want me to go out looking for more of these phenomena? Quite. It will be pleasant to be assisted by one so bright indeed. I need you to take this uncharged device and direct it at any arcane nexus you come across in your travels. That will charge it with arcane energies. Should you return to me with a charged device, I shall grant you a reward for your work. I will also recharge the device so that you can gather more data. Okay, so I finally have the quest for the nexuses, which does beg the question of how the heck I get back to Semarak, because, well, I guess maybe, like, as I progress the main quest, I regain access to the place. Alright. So there's that. The trading post isn't open here yet. The Wailing Wench Tavern. Lady Janelle.
Good day to you.
Okay. Oh, there's Sir Naval. Well met. Welcome to Neverwinter. I don't believe I've met you before. That uniform. It marks you as one of the Neverwinter 9, right? Correct. An excellent observation. Well, you know the city's ways, even changed as it has been of late. I am Sir Naval. Lord Nazir has chosen me to administer to this section of the city in my time of need. Or in its time of need. We need to acquire a permanent entry pass. A tall order. May I ask why? We come from Crossroad Keep. We're here to trade and help the city in any way we can. Glad to hear it. Despite our success in rebuilding Tyr's Eye, there's plenty of work for those who are looking. If you're here for trade, you'd best ally yourself with one of the 3 merchant cartels in the area. There's only a limited number of permanent passes, and only the cartels have the clearance to distribute them to their merchants. Aren't you the guy I need to convince? Why give clearance to merchants? The Neverwinter government has been short-handed since the war and simply lacks the manpower to approve every individual claim for passes. Since the merchant cartels have been thoroughly investigated, allowing them to distribute passes at their discretion cuts down on our work and helps us track who has brought the most goods to the city. Doesn't that give them a chance to abuse that power? Not entirely, no. They've been making significant profits from trade with the city. They have little incentive to take actions which would endanger their privileged status. What's the purpose of the merchant cartels? They're assisting Neverwinter with its economic reconstruction, organizing the efforts of various smaller merchant companies under their employ. From time to time, they also perform tasks such as providing security to the city or fulfilling export contracts to other towns in the region. Tell me more about the factions. Each one is headquartered within the Temple of Joaquin, Circle of Friends, the Forgotten Lords, and the Faded Winds. I tell you more, but I think they'd prefer to represent themselves. There should be someone to speak to within each office. Why aren't we allowed without a pass? The Shadow War devastated Neverwinter, and there's been a need for stability in order to begin rebuilding what was lost. While we rebuild, we must pay close attention to anything that might threaten the stability we need, inside the city as well as out. Regrettably, that creates difficulties for commerce, but that cannot be overcome. And why can't we go to the rest of the city? For the same reason you need a pass to get in. Due to the threat of the Shadow Army's remnant forces, the city is under martial law. It might be beneficial if we were allowed to do business with the rest of the city, not just Tyr's Eye. I agree that it may be a good idea, but sadly it's not within my power to grant such a request. Neverwinter has internal difficulties as well. The current political and security situation demands that Tyr's Eye remain the only section of the city open to outsiders. Is it not Cernival? Oh. Yeah, it is.
What?
Greek Battler Sworn.
Good day to you, travelers. May Torm guide your steps.
You must get a lot of strange looks, right? Oh. Hail to you. Ought to see a paladin in such a place.
Graceful of you to mention my devotion, and not my race. You are not like many. That is admirable. My monastery has sent me out into the world as a trial, to learn patience and grace. I strive for both. I have come here to Neverwinter as well to aid the suffering in whatever way I can.
I'd like to aid Neverwinter as well. Perhaps we could help each other.
I believe you. If you require my aid, you will freely have it. I see that there are many that follow you now. I will await your convenience then. The guards should know where you are from, yes? I will meet you there. Farewell.
Alright, so that's another recruited party member. I need to acquire a pass for Finch the Bard. I'm sorry, friends, I can't allow you to vouch for another if you haven't yet passes yourselves. Perhaps once you've acquired your passes, we can discuss the possibility of purchasing a pass. Okay, so he's actually not that mad, I guess. And no one in there. So, the temple seems like the only place... Well, it seems like the place we should go, as well as being the only other place we can go right now. Alana.
Tantum friends, I am here with answers should you have any questions.
As expected, there's a much more grand temple here.
May your day be profitable, friend. How may the clergy of the Merchant's Friend assist you today?
Your title, many coins. You're a cleric of some rank, yes? Yes, that's correct. I've been in Joaquin's service ever since I was a boy. Oh, wow. He healed me for free. Huh. Alright. Belueth the Calm.
So why is a block of wood like you here?
Who are you?
Belueth. Some add the calm to that. Don't care either way.
What do you do here?
I do work. I make money. I answer questions.
What work?
Work for coin. Work that requires little questions. Often for fated wins, but not always. You have work for me?
We'd like to hire you?
Worth it.
I just like getting party members even if I don't use them. This gold should be enough to fire the best mercenary in the Sword Coast. If you don't deliver, you'll pay me back with interest.
You have my services.
Alright. 2 extra NPC party members. And now it's time to figure out who the least bad faction is here. John Arkin.
Tantum and well met, traveler. Welcome to the headquarters of the Circle of Friends.
Can you tell me about the Circle of Friends? Of course, what are your questions? Tell me about your organization. A merchant cartel we may be, but we firmly believe it's also our responsibility to aid the citizens of the Sword Coast who have suffered in the recent war. How can we fill our coffers when the needy suffer so? I agree, it's the responsibility of the powerful and wealthy to assist those in need. I'm glad to hear you say that. Perhaps you would be a good fit for this circle of friends. Do your members have to abide by any special rules? We encourage our members to be professional in their dealings and kind in their demeanor, to act in ways that benefit both the Circle of Friends and the Sword Coast as a whole. I must say, we have one absolute rule. Members of the Circle must always offer a fair price to towns suffering from a shortage of goods. Nothing but grief lasts from extorting gold from those most in need. We're not naive nor fools. We know well the desire to turn a profit, and Joaquin's own smile is gold. But such a profit would not be at the cost of our customers, not at the expense of the poor. Because of our reputation, our kindness is well repaid. In times of surplus, those who sell to us will always present us with the best price, a gift in return for our persistent efforts to aid the struggling nation. So you see, being good is sometimes more than its own reward, eh? What are the benefits of membership in the Circle of Friends? We believe that a strong economy is the best reward. Though anyone with 2 apples to sell is welcomed in a starving city, even the most satisfied towns are glad to see the Circle of Friends. Surpluses may deny profits for some, but never us. In addition to this, our members are granted access to a private collection of arms, armor, and provisions. Because we support the well-being of the Sword Coast, many of our items are donated by devotees of the House of the Triad, Tyr, Torm, and Kind Ilmater, and their allies. Come on. Finally, each of our member organizations receive a distribution of profits dependent on their rank, though some of these profits will be donated to charity. The Sword Coast cannot recover by mercantile means alone, you know. We must show kindness to help it flourish. Alright. Sasani won't be happy, but I'm interested in joining your organization. Good. To join, we must first collect a small donation of 250 trade bars. Not only will this prove your dedication to the Circle of Friends, but more practically will buy you a permanent business pass into Neverwinter City. I don't have the bars right now. Quite alright, if you're still interested in joining later, the Circle is always accepting new members. Once you have the bars, come by again and we'll speak further. I'm looking for 2 associates of my employer, Ilfos and Kizu. They were supposed to have visited one of the merchant organizations here in Neverwinter recently. Have you seen them? I'm sorry, friend. As much as I'd like to help, that matter is somewhat sensitive, and I must... Yeah, I figured. Alright, Circle of Friends it is.
Get in step. Follow me.
I'm gonna have to shell out another 200 gold to get back into the city, but whatever. It is a little annoying that I basically wasted this visit because I can't immediately take care of that, but... Alright, let's run back, grab our current stipend.
Here's your share of the income, Our. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Nope. I guess... No, I don't have the gold for that trade route anymore. Oh well. Out of curiosity, how much does it cost for the resistance? 9,000 gold, but you get 10 damage resistance. Alright, and right back to Neverwinter we go. Here's the goal, blah blah blah. Back into the temple we go. I feel like next time we should probably focus on the arcane nexus.
And well met, traveler.
Interested in joining? I have the necessary trade bars and I want to join. Happy to hear it, but alas, before you join, there's something I should tell you. But we've done our best to keep a cooperative spirit with the other cartels. I fear there still remains a suspicious air between us. Should you join our ranks, and I hope so, I know the other cartels will turn your membership away. And I should say, of course, you'll have to abide by our rules. I want to join. Friend of the Friends. Alright, with this donation, your merchant company is now affiliated with the Circle of Friends. Your company begins at the first rank, Associate. In order to advance to the next rank, you'll need to continue to pay organization membership dues and donate trade bars to our organization. Here's your pass to the city. You can present this to the city guards, who will then waive your entry fee. Feel free to begin working towards your next rank by engaging in trade. Additionally, if you turn to me, I will probably have additional work you can do to earn trade bars. In the meantime, farewell, friend.
Well met, associate.
Okay. Do you have any work? Very much so, my friend. A dire situation has occurred to the north, and it must be resolved. The people of Port Last are suffering. The armies of Lascaux, our ever-present enemy to the north, have occupied the area, and we've received word that trade to the town has stopped completely. We've received substantial donations to resolve the situation, but I fear the kind of attention such a reward might attract. But your talents seem better suited to this task than anyone, so instead, if you've managed to complete a valuable pair of tasks for Port Last, I offer the donations to you as a reward. First, I'd ask that you return trade to the town. As much as it troubles me that Lascaux might benefit from this, the people of Port Last deserve relief from their hardship and isolation. Secondly, I'd ask that you take action to expel the Lascaux occupiers if you're able. You'll receive the full donation on completion of both tasks. And what do I need to do to obtain the next rank within the cartel? You'll need a contribution of 1,000 trade bars to grant you the next rank within the circle. Our members are all saving to fix those surrounding Neverwinter. With those in poor shape, our goods will take far too long to reach their destinations. Now that I'm a member, I'd like to ask. I'm searching for my associates, Ilfos and Kizu. My employer is looking for them. This is a sensitive subject. We do not have records of them coming to Neverwinter. Or we do. However, they did not speak to us to any great degree. While they inquired about our merchant organization, they ended up meeting more extensively with Jordan Wright, head of the Fated Winds. The Winds, and Wright in particular, well, they're not the most trustworthy characters on the Sword Coast. In the past, they were known associates of Zentarum. Why would they be allowed to operate freely within Neverwinter? They appeared to divest themselves of any interest in Zentarum enterprises. However, they may be up to their old tricks. While it may not be a worthwhile pursuit, I'd start by approaching Wright and asking him directly. In the meantime, I'll try to gather any additional information I can. Alright.
Why are you wasting my time?
I'm here to ask after Ilfos and Kizu. I've heard they met with you and my employer is searching for them. What madness is this? You're barging into my headquarters and say that you will interrogate me? Stop wasting my time. If you can't find your friends, take it up with the watch and leave me out of it. Return to Sasani to find out what she wants to do next. Okay. Well, next time on Let's Play Storm of Zehir, we're heading to Port Last to free them of their Luscanian oppressors. Wait, does this mean that I have trade routes from Neverwinter available now? Out of curiosity? No, it's still locked. Oh well. Anyway, we're heading to Port Last to deal with the Luscanian invaders there. And then, we're probably going to go around to those arcane nexuses that are available to us. And naturally, I'm going to want to go get Finch's pass reinstated, but what does Friend of the Friends do? +2 diplomacy. Alright, see you guys then.